So, get ready to have your heart set alight in this week's Sea of Thieves news. Joe Neat gives us all the latest news from the game, Andrew Preston gives us our first look at some fiendish fiery traps in the new Tall Tale, and Pedro DBR gives us tips on how to use the new throwable weapon. It's practically a fiery inferno of content. Let's get going.
Hello again everyone, back with another Sea of Thieves news today, and first of all I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse into what's coming next week in our update on the 11th of March, which is entitled Heart of Fire. So first of all, as I mentioned last week, there's a new Tall Tale coming with this, really excited about that, along with a bunch of quality of life improvements and some other new kind of features. So to confirm, the chain shot that we featured in last week's Sea of Thieves news is coming with this, and we've also got a new throwable weapon, which I believe someone's going to be chatting about a little bit later in the Sea of Thieves news, so I won't reveal that right now, but you'll see that in a minute. Alongside that, the Merchant Alliance now accept ammo crates, so you can cash in the portable ammo crates with the Merchant Alliance at all outposts. The Chest of Rage can now be found emergently washed up on islands in addition to the Vault of the Molten Sands Fortress, and one of our kind of long-running, really kind of gnarly bugs, which is a word, isn't it? Gnarly, no. Is it? Yeah. Alongside that, one of our long-running gnarly bugs that only affected kind of a portion of our players is that the cosmetics were not persisting properly between sessions. They should now save correctly between sessions. So, you know, hopefully we've got on top of that, and we'll look out for feedback if there are any still kind of edge cases out there, but we believe that we've finally fixed this. Across both Arena and Adventure now, when you start a session, all ships will now start with 2 firebombs, 2 chain shots, and 2 of the throwable items that you'll be kind of talked through a little bit later in the video. A couple of little things about the Pirate Emporium. So first of all, a reminder about St. Jude's. So we've got the Valiant Dawn sales that are in there, which are all proceeds going to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. A reminder, this is the last chance to buy them this week before they go out of the store on the 11th of March. And then finally, probably the most important thing that is ever going to come to Sea of Thieves, like via the Pirate Emporium, we are bringing in and honouring the legendary Cronch and the bananas, the much loved bananas in Sea of Thieves. There are now some Cronch weapons and pet outfits. So hand-carved weapons inspired by the legendary bananas of Sea of Thieves, and some really cool clothes for your animals as well, which hopefully are appearing on screen here. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm doing a good job of selling them. But yeah, we've seen a lot of people asking for these, and so we finally got around to adding them. So there's something to look forward to next week in the Pirate Emporium. I think that's it for me. Some really cool stuff coming up after me, so hopefully you've stuck around this far. So I will, as always, see you on the seas. Cheers.
Heart of Fire is a brand new Tall Tale that we've been building, and it carries on the narrative from the Seabound Soul. So if you've had a chance to go to Shipwreck Bay, meet Pendragon and play the Seabound Soul, this kind of continues that storyline onwards. So with Heart of Fire, we're trying to continue that cinematic quality that Seabound Soul had, but we also wanted to look at trying to make it a more gameplay-focused tale as well. There's a lot of focus around new traps and new mechanisms inside this tale that will challenge the player. We've made a bunch of new kind of fire traps that are going to be in the tale as well. With fire traps, we wanted it to kind of match the ashen theme that this tale is all about. We wanted them to be kind of visually striking and imposing as well, but they're also a way of having slightly less punishing traps in the game because they don't instantly kill the player. One of the things we tried to do with Heart of Fire is make it different each time you play it. So we've built in alternate routes for players to overcome as part of playing through Heart of Fire. So when they're trying to get commendations, each time they replay the tale, it'll be subtly different. Super excited to see how players get on with fire traps in Sea of Thieves, and really hope you enjoy the continuation of Pendragon's story in the Heart of Fire, which releases next week.
Fala galera, PTBR aqui, e hoje eu vou mostrar pra vocês um novo item arremessável, o bombardeio, e dar dicas de como usá-lo. Oh my god. Sendo um item arremessável, o bombardeio causa uma explosão que dá um dano em área e ao mesmo tempo impulsa os jogadores inimigos, que pode fazer eles caírem no barco, como padrão, sair voando, tá ligado? A primeira dica que eu posso dar pra vocês é utilizar ela pra subir a escada. Se você é um player esquilado, você pode simplesmente subir na escada, dropar, jogar o bombardeio, segurar na escada e dar o impulso no player inimigo. Assim é só subir no barco. Ah, e a bombardeio também pode ser utilizada como bala de canhão, fazendo empurrar o barco, mas não quebrando a carcaça, tá ligado? E como padrão, a bombardeio pode ajudar contra os esqueletos, podendo matá-los em apenas um hit. E se você tá querendo soltar a âncora de um barco inimigo, só que eles estão segurando, joga bombardeio que todos os players vão ser jogados pra longe e a âncora vai ser solta. Confia. Ah, mas se você ouviu algum inimigo subindo pela escada do seu barco, você pode simplesmente utilizá-la para jogar o player fora do seu barco. Mas tem um jeito melhor. Para o player inimigo não ter nenhuma chance de subir na escada, você pode utilizar o player do timão para jogar a bombardeio. Não importa direita ou esquerda, qualquer barco, você joga pela ponta que ele sai voando com certeza. Além do dano e do impulso que essa bombardeiro traz, existem muitas formas diferentes de utilizá-la. O bagulho é da hora demais.